They're going to get their food they got on them. They're going to get everything, and they're going to build themselves up. And pretty soon, they're going to have 10,000 people, and now they can attack a column of 5,000 or 4,000. And pretty soon, they got a whole national resistance army. And now they're able to test the enemy army with its people. How many? Okay. So they do test wars, test battles. They say, oh, boss man is a little better organized than we are. We better go back in the hills and study a little bit more, train a little more. And we'll go back to, we got 10,000 people out here, good. We're going to attack those 5,000 people over there. We're going to attack 2,000 over there. We're going to take all their stuff and we're going to build back up. This is the goings and comings of Revolutionary War. We never had time to do that. Soon as we said we're rebellious, then they could load us up with snitches. They could have the people come and tell us where we live, what the kind of houses. Like the people drew a diagram of Fred Hampton's house. And the reports say that one bullet was going out and all them other hundreds of bullets was coming in. He didn't have a time. And then when they tested his drink he had, they had it full of Seconal, so he was dead asleep almost. Yeah, dead asleep. Because the people set him up. They drugged him, and when he's getting up looking around, he's groggy as he can be. Yeah, and they fixed it like that. Okay? Now, I want you to think about us here in the United States. We're happy with our progress. We're happy with our survival. We're happy with our survival. Oh, we're not, you say, well, you guys are not winning the war. We are winning because we're here. Now you have to look at the direction of things. Boss man used to be undefeatable, big boss man. He's not like that anymore. He's coming down, right? In our eyes? No, everybody's eyes. And Don made it quicker. You know, he was an accelerant. They threw him in there, and he accelerated what was already happening. He accelerated the divisions in the country, you know. And he gave an opening to those divisions that don't really exist, but they're telling the people this exists, that exists, and we got this. They just exploiting. Okay. There's a process in history, historically, when Aladdin wrote your name and time and date of your dissolution and waving bye-bye, you going bye-bye. Ain't nothing you can do about it. It's it. What's wrong then? Our people don't have enough confidence yet to feel the way that we do. Okay, but give it a little time. Remember, we're on a new verge. Like black people see things different now. They said, well, nothing works. That stuff don't work. Black Lives Matter, it don't work. They just kill us whenever they want. And everybody knows that, okay? So now, you're getting a group of black people, and they're trying to steal thunder. They'll put, who's the vice president woman, whatever her name is, the police woman, Kamala Harris. You ought to have seen, they talk about she was a this or that in California. That girl was a district attorney in California, and when she became the state attorney general, whatever they call it, she's the one that wanted to put on the books a new law that if children didn't go to school, the parents are going to go to jail. Anybody remember that? Yeah. And now she's such a great liberal. I said, well, who really ain't going to school? It's going to be Negro children, of course. So you're going to put all the Negro mamas in jail because they're meat-headed 16 or 7-year-old kid that weighs 300 pounds now out in California. You can't make him go to school. They can't make him go to school. But they're going to put you in jail, so you're going to lose your job, driver's license, right? That lady is a dictator. And look how they done changed oh, this is the nicest lady I've ever seen, right? They don't talk about that. That actually happened not long ago, right? So what I'm telling you is we are a special unit here. What makes us special is we're technically for everybody. We want to see a transformation of the society in which we live in for the good. We want things to take Islamic tone and all that, but we want America the good. Now, that's hard to say it with what we know about America the good. That's what we want. We don't want America the great. We didn't have enough of that, right? It's never been great. And it's never been good. It's never been good. That's what we want. America the good. Okay, let me get back to what America is like right now. You know those baboons that have a big red behind? Yeah, this is America now. They strolling along with their butt up in the air. And everybody, to the baboon, that's the way I am. To America, this is the way we are. We're freedom, justice. But now, the people don't believe that no more. And they got to get, boy, you're talking about trillions and trillions of dollars. Look at them going into debt, and getting bigger and bigger. Right? You think that that's not going to catch up with them? They think that. They think, oh, the reason 2007 and 8 was so bad is because we didn't use our, whatever they call it, our banking thing correctly. That's what they think. Okay. We done talked about it many times. Just slow down a minute. Other people are getting big, and they don't like the way America been doing. The discussion is already going around about the Yuan, the Chinese currency. And they picking on China. And China technically is bigger than them right now. See, everything China got is better than here. Yeah, you get on that old train, it takes 4 or 5 hours to go up to New York. It would take you 30 minutes on one of them 200 mile an hour, 250 mile an hour bullet trains. Zoop! People don't even have to fly around China. They just get on that train, you know, because millions of them go home for the holidays. They just load up on that train and zoop, and that boy is gone. You see what I mean? Infrastructure, bridges are falling down in America. America is Rome in the year 400 or something like that. The aqueducts that bring all that water are beginning to crumble. Nero fiddled while Rome burned. It didn't really do it, but what I mean is he let it burn. He let it just go to waste. Show me a politician that's fixing something here in America. They got a built-in destructive mode. Why? China, always going for the long run, way out in the future, right? They plan for it and they do it. America is short run by every quarter. No politician can fix a bridge because it'll take 8 years to fix the bridge. Yeah, and he won't get the credit for it. He will have spent the money, They can't, look, they have boxed themselves in their own thinking. A company has got to get dividends to the people every quarter. Every quarter. They can't make long-range investments. They can't. Because the people say, I ain't getting no money back. So if you buy up all of these companies, you have to sell off this, sell off that, sell it off, right? And give the people that invested some money so they'll keep investing. On borrowing money. You can borrow money only so long till somebody gonna ask for it back, or they're gonna change currency. Suppose everybody is borrowing dollars. Suppose the international currency is dollars. That means if I know between Uruguay, Brazil, if I know all the dope dealers in Colombia are gonna collect their money in dollars, that's billions of dollars. How you know that? And it was over 20 years ago. Escobar told the Colombian government, if you take our government out of this, where they can grab you and take you back to the U.S., that part of the treaty, we'll pay off the foreign debt. You know how much the foreign debt was? $4.5 billion. That means dope dealers can pay off your foreign debt just by having taken that out of the treaty, where you can't come and get me and take me to a U.S. prison, like they do Chapo and all them guys, right? Because see, down there, when what's the name was in prison, anybody in prison down there, and they got that much money, first of all, in the prison, they probably have a few billion dollars. They got waterfalls. They got they're not in prison. They're just living on another part of their ranch, right? Okay. So if they put them in the U.S. prison, they're going to be in the U.S. penitentiary. But here's the thing. Down there, they save money in U.S. dollars. Everybody do. What about, now they estimate, okay, the drug dealers are putting down there, they've got $50 billion out there. Or maybe $1 trillion with all of them in Mexico and all that. So that's other money they can print, because that money is out of circulation, right? All they're going to do is send dope up here, and they're going to collect all that money and send it back down there, and it's going to build up and up and up. The more money they take down there, the more money they can print here, because that money is out of circulation. You see what I mean? Yeah, it's out of circulation. And remember, they're always talking about billions, whether it's for the Mexican dope dealers. It don't make no difference. Whoever it is down there, it's all up in the billions, right? Okay, so do they like that? Yes. Why? Because we can print more billions here. Yeah. The more they take down there, the more they can print here. Americans don't know that. They have no idea. But what about in a little while, when they start, when China changes the currency, China, Russia, all of them, Iran, they all gonna do something different, because they don't like the way they're being treated by America, right? When they change the currency, then from the international currency, see right now, if you have, the United States can cut off your trade, do this and do that, sanction you, everything, because everything is in U.S. dollars. So if you do that with Iran, our U.S. bank is not going to do business with you. But when they stop using U.S. currency and use Chinese currency or a combination of currencies, what's going to happen with U.S. currency? Not only is it going to collapse, I mean bad collapse, but everybody around the world is going to want the value of the currency. Remember, everybody in the world saves. And I would say 80, 90% of the people save in U.S. currency, whether they're in Russia, whatever they are. They save in U.S. currency because it became the staple currency. Suppose when it's not. Suppose people want to use Deutschmarks or something like that. Then the U.S., that's why we have to be aware of where we are.